Hey buddy, this is Steven. You could call myself the KC Game. We're back for another Persona 5 Royal, and we're now about to get so far we get escalates a bit, but we did hang out for a bit for to see how far it goes. I have to finish up with this request stuff and proceed on to all the confidence, which you get so far. Everything will be progressing, except for Shinya. He still got way behind, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that fast as possible, and he won't even able at the daytime, which will be hard to say, but not sure when he usually free time. Even he's saying that's not in here, I usually go to the shrine and try and do some praying to gain more bonds to each of them, even if we still not make enough. But I would go do something for I still have no idea how to do it, a technical up exactly. I'm not sure how you do that one exactly, but there is one thing for sure, is you can do that at when you do it at night. It's something to do for I'm not sure. I have something in my possession, might be related about something about in pool table or something, I have no idea. But anyways, let's see who will be available. Only EY. Sadly, Chihaya is not there, and I can't do something with it. But I can hang out with Hifumi. She's already got ranked up momentarily, and she mentioned about exhibition, so that's one thing. Anything, we only got 8 days left until the change of heart start happening, so make sure I have the fastest possible. Next up is news on election. We conduct a survey among our viewers. The United Future has an overwhelming amount of support, more than 50% of the votes. It may be difficult for the ruling party, the Liberal Prosperity Party, to turn things around.
Now then.
She probably is going to win? This is bad. Yeah, but still, Shido is still changing heart processing or something, so. What's that sense? In the corner of the fridge. Help yourself to the leftover. Depkatsu Sando. So we're out of curry ingredients. Yeah, that's for sure. It's strange I got bonus for the some leftovers one, so. Anyway. Let's call it comedy.
Make sure you close up.
The only thing we can do, so. Anyway, let's go to Hifumi. We wanna go she says she have exhibition to start up, so let's see how far we can make this through. But she got a feeling she's on 8, which means probably to have some relationship or something. So it's all over. I'll be right there. Thank you very much. I'll be waiting at the church. Okay, why we had to do it at the church then?
Thank you.
After I confess, I was scorned by the media, but everyone wants me to lose. However, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win with these very hands. Give it all you got, I guess. A little bit of something. Of course. Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you like.
All right.
Now, I should be going. Wait, and I'm not supposed to go see it? I guess only a private match, right? Well, who knows? It's an online broadcast of a match. Inatsu commanding on the gameplay. I'm not sure where I am exactly. I had a feeling we're in a hotel. I mean, same feeling it was. Is this the end of the road for the phony princess? She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Ifumi's biting her lip. She doesn't seem to be doing so well. Oh! Now that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article. Oh no! That's not good. The next move surely result in checkmate. Hifumi looks troubled as she pushed around the board. I hear people will say something whether Hifumi's cheering for Hifumi or something. She's not going to win. She hadn't made a move. I take phony princess real defeat as a headline for our next article. And concede. Really? You done? I was utterly destroyed out there. But at least you made it good, right? You
was as if an ant had challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first time I ever forfeit a match. I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to hurt the piece any longer.
It was good effort. You'll win next time. Very queenly decision. It was a good effort.
Thank you. But I confess I'm confused. I mean, naturally I'm disappointed that I lost. But I still feel happy, as if a demon has been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do. And understand that there are times which require one to forfeit with valor and grace.
I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. Yeah, this is something. Toryu! Decrease turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape battle. Really though.
Alright.
Interesting skills I never heard of.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson.
What's that?
Spending time with me has only brought you pain.
Hifumi's thinking hard. I should be careful about what I said here.
So, this is goodbye.
I want to become stronger. I want to stay by your side. I guess this?
Huh?
Huh? What do you... You just took comfort me because I lost, right? Please stop. I'm the phony princess. I mean, I lied to everyone. And yet you want to be by my side?
I should choose my words carefully. I already in a relationship with another girl. Well, plenty of girls.
What do you mean by that?
We'll be friends forever. That doesn't sound like a friend zone thing, so. I want us to date. This will mean to the light. I'm gonna have a relationship with Hifumi, so screw it.
Really? You really feel that way? If that's what you truly want, I will become a woman who's worthy of you.
Please.
I look forward to a relationship blossoming in many years ahead of us. Oh, what in the world am I saying?
Form a special relationship with Hifumi. There's no turning back now. I mean, there is no turning back. I got plenty of girls I've been hanging out with.
Greetings! Hifumi Toko speaking.
Oh wow, she's been speaking very nervously, doesn't she?
That's sad. Your sutress, Paramore? I don't know what I'm saying. I forfeit this match. Allow me to start over. I've been thinking this entire time about how things would have been if I kept playing Shogi according to my mother's strategy. I could have enjoyed transient, empty success. When I looked 2-3 moves ahead, I saw myself in an insensate heck, playing a purgatorial power like Shogi, unable to even ever win or lose. I probably would have ended up hating Shogi, perhaps even given up on life. But I had you, and through our mutual revelations, I was safe. So thank you.
It was love at first sight, I guess.
Wait, what? So by the first move, you were already... I can't believe I missed it. But what indescribable joy. I will work hard to become a woman worthy of you. Oh, I wish I could keep talking with you, but it's getting late. Well then, good night.
Well, that's something. I mean, you make this first move like that, so there you have it. Maybe I still have some requests from Mementos as well if I'm on there. There's like a new one I never heard of before. It's Sunday, it's now daytime. No Shinya today, huh? No no Shinya. Can we go over like this right then? Maybe we can get some relationship or something. Affinity ratings. I guess go for EY then. So, see how well we make it. Okay, that'll be enough.
What do you think?
More importantly, I don't see any kind of like any Christmas decorations back then. Because usually they have decoration on Halloween. So maybe let's find out what it is. So, let's go to the major shrine since Senior we're not here today. So might as well go head out there then.
What do you want to do?
I mean, that's the only thing I can do. Like, if I can pray there, so that way it'll make this faster. Even as like wait for, you only take one service from Chihaya, so yeah. And go for Hifumi then. Let's do it like fast as possible, like that. Still not enough.
Hey, hey!
Ah, you're back.
What is it?
Elections are this weekend.
These goddamn election cars are so loud too. They need to stop making me panic. Damn it.
You seem to be more like a big party at an election.
Yeah, one that's just for Shido. His followers are essentially part of a cult at this point.
I think I finally figured out what seems off lately.
What do you mean?
News stories outside Shido have dropped off the face of the map far too quickly. He's all people want to talk about. It's like they're not interested in anything else. Is he brainwashing them?
Mind control? That does seem possible under these circumstances.
If people stop thinking for themselves, they'll be free from both anxiety and responsibility. Is Shido the perfect thing to put their trust in? All that's left is to believe that he can bring them happiness. And they're all set.
Can't believe this.
Either way, we have to do everything we can.
Brainwashing. I guess that's one way to look at it. Let's show people the truth behind all of this.
No hard feelings, it says. A lot of text there, I see. And of course, Lala's saying you like work there.
I see.
And remember what I said? That's from EY. Remember how I said I was going to give you a hard time? Well, I got a job for you. Okay. We'll save for later. And then this guy said, test it out.
Should we do a test tonight? The shop's open again today, so I'll be waiting.
I forgot to do like the shopping program as well. Forgot to do that as well. Super detox, fresh aroma and recover oil. Fancy Magatama set. The holy Magatama, egg Magatama and the frost Magatama. Sanka Magatama and arc Magatama. That's a lot of Magatama there.
Hey, hey!
I mean, it would be wise if we just like buy both at the same times. Recover from any alignment. Might as well have this one then. Or not. It's interesting. Anything on the fridge? Please have any heavy curry. Yep, there was
What
curry.
do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Anyway, let's go talk to EY. Speaking of which, I need to check on Thorn there to see any changes. He's just not here today. Maybe that means the quest will be done, right? Like, there's nothing new around here, so to look around any kind of stuff to see, I had a feeling.
Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out?
I guess it's dead done, so... Non-confused. Don't need it.
Make a choice, inmate.
I want to make it more then. have this.
Gonna light some incense? Which incense are you gonna light?
I guess it is then.
I'll put this incense. Oh, I'll take good care of you.
Even I'm not sure how long it'll last exactly, but and saying too, it was close by next to the shop there and all this. It'll be that fast enough as it is. Anyway,
Oh, it's freezing.
let's see what you got for me. So, remember what I said? Yeah, I know you already told me things back then. So, let's hang out. Time for you to do some work around the shop, Mr. Gun Enthusiast. You sure?
Hey,
Be careful with this gun. If anyone's interested in buying it, let me know right away. This thing's an antique. I'm not gonna sell it to anyone less than a real gun expert. Oh, and about Suda. I heard he got excommunicated from the clan. Apparently his boss found out what happened. Serves him right, huh? That's great news, I guess. Yep, exactly what I was hoping for. This whole thing's been real crazy though. I mean, Suda used to be the role model for upholding the code. I guess this is what he meant when he said times will change. Who's calling? Hello? It's you. If you want to talk about Suda.
huh?
Wait, what? The heck you doing?
Hey,
You! Okay, something bad happened. Hey, hold on! Damn it! That bee is Masa, Dr. Karu. Why Masa can kidnap Karu exactly? What do you want from us? Will Karu be okay? You damn well better be, or else Masa's a dead man. God, that piece of S. He knew about Suda's failure the whole time. I bet he was just waiting for a chance like this. We should hurry. Right. They're over at Seaside Park. I'll grab the keys and lock them up.
shit.
Come on, let's go. No. Why did Masa dead? What do you want from us? I mean, this whole thing about Suda things is not good enough it is.
Hey,
Ah, God, he got a knife. It's got a point on Karu. This is not be good. Let Karu go. Take it easy, Mune-san. All I did was give him a friendly ride home from cram school. Ain't that right, Karu-kun? Dad, I'm sorry. He said he had some stuff to tell me about you. Then he bent you, wasn't it? Karu. Man, ain't he just a great kid? Cut the BS here. And what are you, Mune-san's little errand boy? Wait, I remember you. You're that weirdo from the diner.
hey,
I said, let Karu go! F off, I heard you the first time. So, what are you gonna make me do? Great question. You know those modded guns you were gonna give Suda? It'll be real nice to keep my hands on him. There's a Lieutenant spot open now that Suda's gone, but I still need to prove my work before I can get it. And you're gonna help me do just that. Sorry, Masa, but you got some real SC timing. We just broke them all down. There's nothing left. You think that's gonna dissuade me? You know, I know everything about Karu-kun's situation. What? My situation? Is he gonna spill the beans, the whole truth about him? Dad, what does he mean? Don't you remember what I told you in the car, Karu-kun? About your dad? About what he thinks of you? Right. I'm just a burden, aren't I? That's it, isn't it? Tell me, Dad. I can handle the truth. That ain't true. I'm trying to protect you, Karu. Hey, this family BS is real touchy and all, but we're supposed to be negotiating here, remember? Why don't we start with the delivering date? The sooner the better, in my book.
shit.
God damn it! Oh, don't give me that S. None of this would have been happening if you didn't go and take that brat in. I knew it. Everything really is my fault. Karu. Just tell him the truth. Ren. I mean, that's the only thing you can do. Because I had to tell him. Tell everyone what happened. Hey, what you two chatting about over there?
Yo,
Karu, listen. There's something I've been keeping from you for a while now. But you're probably not gonna like it. Truth is, your real parent didn't die in the car crash. You were abandoned by your mother when you were still a baby. That's why I took you in. Believe it or not, I was actually part of the Yakuza back then. Huh? Oh man, I can't believe you really freaking told it, Mune-san. He's not lying, Karu-kun. From what I heard, your mom tried to sell you to us, just so she could get her hands on some easy drug money. Sell me? Yep. Then when Mune-san here wasn't buying, she just dumped you and ran. And that's how you end up with the Yakuza dead. Pretty crazy, huh? That's a relief. We're trying to hold that an all play along. I couldn't wait to see the look on your face when you found out. Man, this is hilarious. Boo freaking who? How sad. Enough. All of that might be true, but it's in the past now. Well, he finally accepted that fast, doesn't he? I'm not a child anymore, and I never let a stupid secret like that get to me. Huh? So what if my dad dumped me? Or if my dad was part of the Yakuza? We might not be related by blood, but we're connected by the get-go. You mean around the neck thing? So you know what? I don't care what you have to say about us. Me, Imune Hisha Iwai is my dad. It seems he should change already. He's like, after we were telling the whole truth and everything, he just like, he finally accepted and decided to let the whole past go. Ah boy, Karu. Listen, Masa. Let's put an end to this, right here, right now. We can start fresh. You seriously still don't get it, do you? Karakun. No, Masa. You're the one who doesn't get it. It's gonna be suited, is it? You really effed up this time. Oh god, he gotta put a gun in Masa.
oh,
Suda? Suda! I mean, sir! Don't give me that. I know you ran me out to the boss. You have been good at keeping your mouth shut. No, it wasn't me! Uh-huh. Hey, what do you think you're doing, waving that knife around, huh? I'm sorry. You kids got guts, Mune. Like father, like son, huh? Dang, he seems to have changed that fast, isn't he? He's like a different man.
yo,
Looks like it. So, what now? Well, I'll start by making this idiot repay his debts. And not much about what comes after. All I really know is, this is where we say goodbye, Mune. Take care, brother. Let's go. Are you okay, Karu? Yeah, I was a little afraid. It's all bad now. Honestly, I'm surprised you stay calm through all that. Guess you're maturing quicker than I ever realized. He's strong Willie, I guess. Sure is. I never would have been able to say all that as he did. You know, I've been so busy making sure he doesn't end up like me that I forgot to see who he's actually becoming. Can't believe I'm only just realizing this now.
appreciate it.
It's all thanks to you, kid. I appreciate it. For real. I feel like my bond with Iwai is growing even deeper. Now he's getting close for that. When they left it, Oya and Kaya to getting close to get Maxim as well. In the near future. Hopefully we have enough time. Hey, all that excitement made me super hungry. Why don't we go back to the diner? You seriously eat on a whole nother level. You might even end up taller than me someday.
Let's go.
Come on, let's head over there. Let's go. So what, we're going to the diner to just have a dinner time? The three of us enjoy a peaceful dinner together. Of course we are. That's like exactly what it's supposed to be. Last call. Yo, it's me. Sorry for the whole mess back there. I'm glad Carver's safe and all, but man, he ended up with the heck of a appetite after all that. Sure was something. Good nothing by the get-go, huh? The kid must have grown into a man while I was looking. Like father, like son? Nah, I'm not worthy of a son like him. He didn't get any of that integrity from me, that's for sure. After going out to eat with you guys, I could barely move. Too stuffed. But somehow, it's the best feeling in the whole damn world. Thanks, friend. You did some great work. You got me saying all this sappy ass done, right? It's embarrassing. I gotta go get some air. Cool down a little. Alright. Later. Man, that call that went that fast. Well, anyways, but still only got 7 days left. I mean, we don't have much time left, so we had to make this fast as possible. And of course, by the time of next week, we're like, he's going back to school, so... The election this weekend. Mr. Shido's momentum isn't slowing down at all. Did he fall ill because of the Phantom Thieves incident? People making some noise about it, but it won't matter. It's almost scary how popular he is. People still freaking out about it or something. Or still worried about Shido all the time. The election at the end of the week, right? Well, Shido's gonna win anyway. Now that I asked for your opinion on the election, how can you hear that from far distance? Well, no matter what the cause was, this election is heading in the right direction.
Before we knew it, Shido had everyone in the palm of his hand. See people so well that you don't even realize it? Just how influential is Shido?
I have no clue, but we had to do something.
Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell?
Yeah, I don't really care. Still got no word from Shinya? Dang it, Shinya, when you get a chance to do something? I mean, he only got like what? He got 6? Yeah, he only got 6. There's no way we're able to like finish it on time. Unless we can handle Chihaya then. Let's see if we can gain some fortune readings for that like early.
What shall
I'm
we
sure
do?
you only gotta do a service one service per day or something. So I did it with EY, I think. So go with Hifumi then. Dang it, it's not enough.
What do you think?
Just go to the Mentor Shrine then. That's the only way you can do. You're gonna put plenty of money for it. That's the only way to make this faster for bonding times. Just go for Hifumi again. Man, I went that fast.
Hey!
You're back.
Package came.
Yo,
Hey!
Refresh and recover wheel.
Oh!
I'm not sure what this for exactly, but it's going to judge. And Hifumi's available.
Are you free? I was thinking we could play a match, maybe chat some? If it's okay, I was hoping we could do it at your place.
Oh, okay. You want to stay at my place? That'd be something a whole new level. Not a TV show then? What do you hang those cords from TV poles and TV antenna? Oh no. Cords from TV poles and TV antennas? That doesn't sound like a Persona 4 Golden, is it? Because the world sucks, I guess. You killed them all for a reason like that? Don't you have any remorse?
Hey!
Well, crazy. That gets all crazy when he's mad.
You mentioned about he's like dead corpse from the hanging telephone pole antenna or something. Like it sounded like a reference to Persona 4 Golden. Really weird. I wonder, can I like do something like make service at night as well? There's one available. Who was it? Oh yeah. Okay. I thought for sure I need something with it, I guess. But I might do it later.
I'll just
I'm
add
gonna
this.
save it, just in case, like... Sometimes I made a mistake lots of times for a bit, but I only got a 6-8 until, like, they change the hard starts happening, so...
I gotta talk to you about Kaio's case. It's important. Do you have a minute?
I'm pretty sure you gotta tell me the whole thing what really happened, so... I'm pretty sure I did happen beyond the point, like, I didn't make this far, so...
Thanks.
Thanks. Stop standing and sit down.
Alright, tell me everything. What happened?
Hey!
I went to see Kaio the other day. She got so skinny. She looked almost like a stranger. She wasn't saying anything either.
And I get the feeling like she hadn't eaten anything at all.
I think she had a mental shutdown. Is it called?
Did you learn the truth?
It's still a mystery. She's not in a state where she can talk about what happened. Her doctor said they found her collapsed in the street just about a year ago now. She had been wandering along the coast without even belongings, so the director's wife took her in.
Is there any hope of recovery?
All we can do is pray. Either way, Kaios is still a suspect, so bringing her back here would just put her in danger again.
So, we'll never know what happened with the bureaucrats.
Not necessarily. I have her hair clip. It looks like an ordinary accessory, but it actually was a miniature camera built inside.
Which I don't understand how you exactly made that.
Remember the voicemail where she says she has something big? Well, it was all in her hair clip.
So then...
It was a picture of a bureaucrat's secret meeting. The other party must be the one behind the slush fund. And the other party? It was one of Shido's confidants.
It's almost like working with the Shido, huh? I'm not sure who was it exactly? Shido? I can't believe a politician like him would work with someone so horrible. Well, he would be a horrible politician by the time the art happens.
Yep. It's pretty clear that Covenant was blackmailing the bureaucrat and killed him for not paying up. Kaya must have managed to escape, but then ended up suffering a mental shutdown somehow.
Like, did Shido find out about her, that she got a secret on her own, and that like, asking me, like, I want you to take her down on mental shutdown, so she would not spill the beans.
I'm not sure what could possibly cause something like that though. In any case, maybe that's why they'll decide to leave her alive. Heh. They're under Mr. Journalistic talent.
That's an amazing story. It'll be huge scoopy, right?
But given the current situation, it's going to be difficult to write an article about it. I wouldn't have Kaio's testimony, and even if I did, I wouldn't be able to corroborate her story. I'll get crushed if I try to take them on without being fully prepared.
You're not giving up on you.
What do you think I am?
I don't know. You're a journalist. You can't give up that fast.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to pursue the truth. I said I need to be fully prepared, didn't I? It'll just take a while.
So then...
I've resigned myself to a long battle anyway. I have her photo. Now I gotta get a solid evidence and lay the groundwork to prove her innocent. I'm going to avenge Kaio. Well then, our deal's over. It'll be too dangerous for you to stick around from here onward. You understand, right? The opposition won't think twice about taking down anyone in their way. I'm sure you'll get targeted. So to be safe, you shouldn't come here again.
I want to help you. We can't let that happen.
Are you serious? You must have a nerve to steal.
Jeez, you really never honest with yourself, Ichiko-chan. You're not gonna find anyone else who listen to you as encouraging as this guy. You know that, right? It's gonna be a tough battle against a tough enemy. You should have him by your side. You know to do it.
What?
But wait, it's not like that.
You mean, consider the fact that you pretended we were dating? Uh-huh, sure. Hey, what about you, kid? You're not afraid to face the danger ahead, are you? Well, of course not. I'm not afraid of anything.
Fine. If you're sticking your nose in this on your own free will, and there's nothing I can do. I'll solve this case on my own, but I appreciate having a friend who's got my back. Alright, let's have a kick-off party. We're gonna break out the champagne tonight.
Underage? It'll have to be cheap stuff. This place isn't classy enough to carry brand names. Oh, along got Udon tea for the kid.
Man, lamest kick-off party ever.
He's a minor, remember that.
I get the booze doesn't matter, though. It's all about the company.
I feel like my bond with Oya is going deeper. It's like, I ain't turning back now. I've been through a lot. So close, we're so very close. I'll go chill Lobato. Be back in a bit. Sure, you do that while we're doing long time.
Hey, so why do you do so much for me? I know at first it was for the articles, but you don't have any obligation to stay now, you know? Oh, I know. Did you take me seriously when I told the chief we were a couple? Jeez, you kids today are so naive.
I should choose my words carefully. I'm in a relationship with another girl.
That couple act.
I took it seriously?
Huh? Then, wait. You really thought we were dating?
What?
What the heck? I mean, seriously?
I love you, Ichigo. It's like, just kidding. I'll just get it straight.
Ugh! You shouldn't be so straightforward. But what am I trying to say is, I think the feelings are mutual. Hold on, you seem to be dropped that line pretty easily, did you? If you're this smooth now, who knows how big of a player you're gonna be when you get a little older? You're gonna dog me, huh?
What?
Just kidding. I understand if you decide to dump me someday, though. I mean, you have the bright future ahead of you, so I'll probably just be holding you back. But I guess I can stick around until then. I can't wait to see where our relationship goes, man.
I'm in a relationship with Oya. Okay, it was like, did it work or something? But, okay then.
Let's keep this secret from Lala-chan. God, I can already hear her teasing me about it.
Lala will probably hear any second now.
Stop looking at me like that! I'm so embarrassed.
Well then.
Well then, good night.
Give me one last call. I'm pretty sure she could do the same thing before, like, she feels something embarrassed.
We should talk. I mean, you know, discuss. Sorry. Never had a high schooler boyfriend before. Not sure how I'm supposed to act now. Look, the point is, crap, I forget. Yeesh! Am I that old now? Actually, do you have anything you want to say to me instead? Cause now's the time.
I love you, I love you, I love you. Really? That's really weird how you said it. I'm not sure what to pick. You keep saying repeatedly.
What? Hey! Look, I got high tolerance for alcohol, but not for this. How do I even respond to that? Are you too young to care? Or am I too old to relax? Crap, I can eat headache. And fever too. This is worse than my hangovers. I'm feeling so weird today. Sorry, let me get myself together.
You're not really drunk, are you?
Okay, I'll see you again at Lala-chan spot. Good night, my well-informed boyfriend.
Jeez, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I just say something really stupid. Anyways. And that's done. Still not enough time left, is there? Oh, great. It's raining.
Hey!
Still, Shinya, when you have a chance to go, do something for a bit. Why?
It's really coming down.
I think I could go to the arcade machine. Probably to, like, do something. Like, Get this one on these things.
Oh!
A crane game, eh? My prize right now is Lexi?
I'm not sure what you call Lexi, but I'll give it a try then. Come on, that went that fast, is it? Got this in one try.
Nice
You did
going!
it! You got the prize! Lexi though, huh? You should put someone in your room when we get done.
Well, that's taken care of. Well, I can go to Midget's shrine. So out of the rain as usual.
What do you want to do? Oh!
I mean, I still got plenty of money with possessions, so I got more of it. I appreciate Oya, so... They were smiling. I feel like our bond has grown significantly deeper. Oh, that's really big, is it? Oh, okay, that really is big.
Hey, hey!
That sounded really bit weird, but okay.
Ah, you're back.
No text.
Just saying how popular Shido is. Unless he confess. There's no way this is gonna change.
They just believe everything Shido spoons feeds him.
In that case, it wasn't a mistake for us to change his heart. I mean, we made the best possible choice, didn't we? Assuming the change of heart is successful.
Indeed, there was truly no better way to go about it. Still, the current state of things is somewhat concerning. And let's have faith, hopefully. It sounds real bad that we can't do anything more than that.
I guess there's nothing we can do until the election day.
Yeah. And Chihai is available. Good news. With Mr. Shido, new parties. Yeah, still same thing like before. In Shibuya, one candidate held up inside while speaking passionately to the crowd.
I mean, they still do that when they got no chance. Hey, wait, have we seen that guy before?
Wait, you didn't talk about Yoshida? Is that what you're referring to? Okay, then.
The fan side questionnaire is updated. Do you support the Phantom Thieves?
I'm so surprised they're still updating that. Besides, it's winning anyway.
Not many people voted yes, and there's not much going on in the comments.
I'm not surprised. Honestly, who cares? Well, thanks for the coffee. What do you mean no one cares? Something ain't right there. Nah, not a curry, so we go for coffee then. Let's go to hang out with Chihaya. She's the only thing I can hang out with. I'm not sure when the senior used to hang out with available something, so I have no idea.
So, I made some more progress with the ADB case. Sit down so I can tell you all about it.
Man, you got a lot to explain, do ya?
Yes!
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, left with me.
The thing is...
So, I got all the members of the ADB together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
It's just...
However, it seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talk with the lawyer right now, though. We're going to get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm going to give that back all the money I made from selling Holy Stone too. It's the least I could do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this, Amamiya-san. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth.
You got me back $100,000, 100,000 yen back from all the holy stones I bought for you. Man, I'm so happy to see you.
What?
Yokota-san? What are you doing here?
What's going on here? That apology you gave us was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say that. Oh god, he's still like brainwashing themselves. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
No.
None of it was made up.
As
As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. The promise of a great future and the power of the Holy Stones, the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money, even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I know how horrible that ADP scheme was. And that's why I had to come forward. No, that can't be true.
You! Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? Why would you think that I did do something bad? Listen to what Michia said. Just listen to her. Shut your mouth!
Please stop this. He has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're going to get upset with anyone, it should be with me.
But maiden,
This can't be happening.
no. We must continue to place our trust in her. Please, maiden, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we'll be the fate to drown in sorrow.
Look, the only way you can change is that is with your own convictions. Neither I nor one of those worthless stones will be able to help you. But then, how are we supposed to avoid our fate and misery?
No, a curse is upon us. Maiden, please.
Oh, would you shut your traps? You all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for you once. Whether you're gonna be miserable or not, all on your own damn shoulders.
Wow, Jaya. She pushed them really hard.
You don't need some divine power mumbo jumbo to change their fate. You all got strength in yourselves. Fortune telling can't hold a candle to honest to goodness willpower.
Oh god, she got to change accent, isn't she?
Heck, even if things are bad now, it'll be fine so long as you keep your hands up. I'm sorry about that. All this stress caused me to lip-seized into my country dialect.
Yeah, I noticed that you start changing like an accent there.
But I stand by what I was said. Nothing will ever change if you all do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster. But I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart.
My heart?
It might not be easy thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by all those seminars and donations. I'm practically to blame for that.
I'm here with you.
But that's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on.
Main.
No, I'm not your main anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, the fortune teller who guides fate. I wonder if Yokota-san and the others will be okay. I know how they feel though. They want to cling on to the holy stones, just like I clung to my role as a maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates.
Well, fate can be changed, I guess.
Right, I did it. So I'm sure Yokota-san and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, I will talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I will be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people call me a monster. Here, they reverse me as a maiden. Even now my heart continues to wonder, yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. Amamiya-san, thank you.
I can sense a deep bond of trust from Chihaya. Wow. That was really something, though. And getting close. But when seniors get a chance to do something?
By the way, Amamiya-san, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a studious ordeal. There's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me? It's not, is it?
Let's choose my words carefully. I'm in a relationship with another girl. I mean, plenty of girls, so...
Amamiya-san, why do you come here?
so I could be with you. I mean, that's the only thing I did back then when I played the original Persona 5. I made relationships with Chichaya.
Huh? You're joking, ain't you?
Well, you put on the accent, yes.
No.
I mean, of course I like you too. Hearing you say that was just so gosh dang sudden though. Sorry, I'll slip back into my country dialect.
Yeah, you keep saying that again.
But, I mean, looking forward to getting to know you better. The tarot cards might be shocked about this though. My love fortune has been at 0 for ages now. But, I guess we're pretty good at changing fate, huh?
That relationship with Chichaya. There's no turning back now.
Oh, it's getting late.
Just a little
But,
longer.
you think we could maybe talk a little longer?
Good night.
Well, good night, Mamiya-san.
Well, that is something. It makes you actually gonna call me, but she's just gonna sound nervously every single time.
I'm sorry for calling you again, even though we only just part ways. The thing is, I really want to hear your voice and, I mean, just kidding. I got you.
I want to hear your voice too.
Well, same here. But you probably figured that out already. I mean, what with declaring love and everything. Oh my gosh, again with the accent. Phew. If I listen to you any longer, I think my heart's going to burst. But I should probably get used to that, right? I mean, I'm supposed to be the older one here. And I like to stay with you longer the next time we hang out, so that's all I want to say. Okay, good night.
She still sounds embarrassed. That good old Chihaya. Same as always. The new Shido administration will pull us out of this economic recession. A renewal on the economy. It's really the only options we have. I really hope he can succeed and not succumb to the slander. This election may very well be a historical turning point for this nation. We should feel lucky to be able to witness such a historic event.
I should have known.
The support for Shido is as strong as ever. I'm astonished he was able to deceive this many people. Madarame was a shrewd con artist, but Shido is on an entirely different level. But the charade will all come to a halt soon. Once he unveils the truth, the good people of Tokyo will rally together against this tyrant. Until then, I must be patient. Yeah, but it would not be right as well. Like, this would not turn out good for the results. I know what's gonna happen.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. God dang it, Shinya! When you get a chance to do something? You haven't got a single word at all. Like, what gives? Why didn't do anything? That tells me he doesn't hang out very much on the weekdays, isn't it? Jeez, what is big deal?
Hey!
I gotta get some plans for that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I should put some decorations on my room there.
Yes!
I should put it one along with it. Let's decorate. I got Seaslong, Jackboss, Wondercoon.
Looks like a mascot character for a security company. Moon and Sun. I get to mean they're ready 24/7.
Okay, and Lexi doll.
Its proportion kind of messed up. It's hard to say when it's cute or ugly.
I would say ugly, still. Let's see, go check the arcade. See if we get something. What the heck is this? Is it like a sheep?
Wow.
Like crazy, eh? The main person right now is a stray sheep man?
That's from one of those other Atlas games, was it? I mean, it's like similar to the Persona games, but slightly different. Let's see if we can make this our first try then.
Okay.
Nope. Never get it.
Wow.
Like I still got plenty of money in my possession. I gotta do it again. Dang it. Didn't get it. Dang it. This is a tough one, isn't it? This is a tough one, isn't it? Dang it. How many tries did I have? 4? I think I got 4 tries or something. They gotta give me something. Come on! Why are you gonna do this to me? You're not gonna make it also. What? You should just give up for now. Go on and relax for a bit. Oh. You only got like 5 tries. Well, that kinda sucks. Well, I guess you wanna take like a few little tries and that's how it gets. Well, now what? The veggies! I forgot about the veggies! I nearly forgot about those veggie things. I forgot to mention that. Oh, dang. I nearly forgot about the veggie beyond that point. 2 sun tomatoes. Still something insane, but anyway. Let me go check on billiards and or something like that. She's still not available at that point. She's really stuck still.
Welcome! What do you play?
Play billiards?
What do you want to do?
Thank you!
I'm not sure that'll be okay for that, even like going out to the public.
It's so exciting to be here with everyone. Okay, I'll do my best.
Wow.
Stabilize your form. Then take aim. There's a lot to learn here.
Well, it got something. The way the ball is a position. You need to make a difficult shot to clear this.
That's cute.
Then,
Are you going to go for the shot?
I'm not sure. Whoa! That's a something.
nice.
Nice! That was a perfect jump shot.
Nailed it.
You did it! What a show off!
That's something.
I knew you could do
You
it.
actually pulled off that shot. That's why you're a leader. Looks like your challenge brought everyone together.
Oh. Oh, I got rank up or tentacle ranks. But still, how does that work exactly? Is it because all people all gone together? Or something like that? But okay. So it got triple damage and knock rate down. The next thing will have is a lot of tentacle damage, and it would knock down enemy. Or more likely, it will knock down enemy immediately with tentacle damage or something.
That was fun,
If you
huh?
don't win, it's fun to just sink the balls into the pockets. Glad to see everyone have fun. I'm gonna say though,
Wow.
thanks to playing billiards, you've gotten more experience with precise hand movements, haven't you?
I mean, I got like higher ranks. I'm pretty sure I'm good at it.
That was time well spent.
Look at how much time we spent. What fulfilling time it was. Hey there! Sorry to interrupt your fun. What's that? For those of you trying to learn tentacle shots. Let's see. I think you'll be able to pull off a really advanced shot. It's called a massage shot. It allows ball to make sharp. Oops. Suppose there isn't much that point to me explaining now. I guess it might be a lot to know. Let me give you this book. I think it will be quite useful to you. Billiards Magician.
Master shot, huh? If you're confident in your proficiency, maybe you should get it next time.
Bye.
Maybe it'll be useful, something like that. I should read that next time. But I got a lot of things to hang out with. Like try and gain all the confidence as well.
You're back.
Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. What do you say? Those are the comments I heard throughout the city. It's like that online too. Everyone's saying the same thing. That don't make any sense.
They enthusiasm of the public has metamorphosed us into a blind faith. It may have been a blessing in disguise that not much is known about your suicide report. Probably.
Who know what they would have done to Renkun if they realized he was still alive? At this point, even slightest simulation could be a huge problem. The country is like a big balloon that has way too much air inside.
That's crazy.
Everyone's completely lost it. It's almost like they're worshipping Shido at this point. It's quite eerie.
Makoto's right. I have a bad feeling about all of this. You're especially in danger. Be careful.
I have plenty of danger involved, okay? Morgana. I got plenty of danger. We be my opponents. Only Hifumi today, huh? Would have done. We're bringing today's Discovery Town Detective all the way from Yaso Inaba. Oh, great. It's still from the Naruto, was it? I hadn't played Persona for going for a while now because, you know, our Persona series I had to play, I need to take care of. But Persona 5 is very important, I need to finish this well. Well, there was a lot going on, so. The Monkey Inn has a long history, fame of its delicious food and relaxing hot springs. So I'm not sure, it still like take place, it's like, about like how many years? 4 years past or something like that. Like, it was around like 2011. From their time in Persona 4 Golden, right? Maybe could at least have been like around like maybe like 8 years past or something, or whatever it is. I must say, the young preparatress is quite a beauty. It's worth going just to see her. I really wish to make some kind of a collaboration from all the Persona series. I really wish if we had like put all Persona characters from Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5, all combine them all together. I really hope we would do something like that. I really want it that much. Anyway, I want to get like this can't come and do something for me, but I need to take care of this customer first. It's good he was arrested, but it's a shame he committed suicide. What are the police doing? He was going to get the death penalty anyway. It's not perfect. It's no big tragedy either. That's true, but it's fine if this sells everything. I almost miss hearing about this. News of suicide has been eclipsed by election coverage. Thanks for the copy. I'll just leave what I owe you here, boss. Now, we're gonna hang out Hifumi because she's the only available she has. It's gonna be our last moment to do together.
I'm not going to hold back just because we're a couple, okay?
Sound very nervous for you, Hifumi.
Good evening.
Imagine knows no standard moves. You have no set principle for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe is right. May I ask you to join me today? Maybe we can talk as we play.
Well, we're all running with Ghost Maximum, so let's do it.
I have a favor to ask of you. I want to do a lesson in your room. Is that alright?
I mean, Soldier wouldn't mind. Beck, how is Konkami not gonna mention, like, I'm starting to hang out with Hifumi beyond that point? I mean, I'm starting to miss Konkami still.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
That's rough.
It was inevitable.
I'm almost sorry.
There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults. But I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident.
What do you mean?
If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills. I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons.
I mean, I gotta learn a lot, even I don't do much.
But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
At least you're learning it. You can do it.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
I feel a strong bond with Hifumi. Man, that took me a lot, is it?
I
I
am
only got
thou.
like 4 days
Thou
left until
art
Change of
I.
Heart starts happening.
Thou hast
And
turned a
then,
vow
by the time
into a
happens,
blood
we're going
oath.
back to normal days.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite power.
I don't think I'm not able to finish Shinya beyond that point. It still sucks. Toggle system allows you to swap current party with the backup members during anyone's chance. Thank goodness, we're not deal with me doing switching party members anymore.
Alright,
Thank goodness gracious.
alright.
You cannot use Lucifer, the most powerful persona of the Star Arcana. Sound like Lucifer is like a demon or something? The name of the demon?
Well then, on to our final lesson.
You're gonna destroy me.
I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
Oh, you already found out already? We do.
I'm honored to hear that from one of the Phantom Thieves.
Man, that's what you heard. You already knew who I am.
I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed.
All thanks to me.
I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Hey,
What? What's wrong? You still want to get close or
being a
something?
hero must keep you busy trying to help everyone, huh? Well, I no longer have a ban on dating.
Oh yeah, you were banned with dating from your mother. So now you're a free woman. A free lady.
So, for the time being, please let me have you all to myself.
Okay. Nah, you just suck it out. You play a long match. Just the two of us. Not in a weird way, is it? Okay? We're not doing a weird thing about what this long match is. Even Miss Kanagami is not gonna match it about like we're doing something weird, okay? We're not doing something weird, Miss Kanagami, okay? This is really awkward. Seriously. Thursday. Snowing? It's snowing today? Oh, there's the Christmas decorations, I see. Just a little bit like a fairyland, I see. That damn circus is happening soon. It's almost election day. I'm getting excited. Not only that, it's snowing. I haven't got snow for a bit. Is Shido-san okay? We haven't heard from him since then. He's strong. He'll be back in no time. We're with you, Shido. Hurry up and become a prime minister. This is gonna be not good, but...
Hey!
Oh, finally! And look at the background, it's like I got snowflakes on it.
Do you have some time today? There's something I have to talk to you about. So are you free?
What took you so long, Shinya? What took you so long, about like 3 days or 4 days long? We only got like about 3 days left until the change of heart start happening. I'm gonna check back my other room to see if my big guy's finished or something. I'm not sure how long they'll take to trying to get them stronger. For at least like 3 or 4 days long. Who knows?
Looks a little stronger. You want to let it out?
Yeah, I think that's all there is. Repel wind. That could be very useful. Probably don't need a Zyodine. I mean, when are you point to use Zyodine in the first place? So, nah. Not gonna repel wind. I mean, I still gotta play money, but I could just go in there because I need to get those crane games to like trying to beat it. Even if it takes me forever. I'm not gonna stop until I get that sheep.
Wow!
And we're not gonna stop until I get that sheep. But it's only like maximum of 5, so I don't want to take it too long. Dang it! Why took you so long to try and get things right?
Wow!
the sheep!
Not literally. But I got a sheep.
Nice
You did
going!
it! You got the prize! A strange sheep mantle, huh? Should put it somewhere in your whole room when we get home.
And I got T-Man obtain award RK plus addicted. Not because I've been playing too long, is it? Anyway. What took you so long, Shinya?
I mean, it's snowman at school today. I'll show it next time.
I mean, it's not much but snow going on here, but still. I'm really interested to know if it's like this snow. We never had gotten much snow from Persona 5 original, was it? I guess not, so.
Well, I guess probably melt. Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can I bother you?
Okay. What is it you want to bother about exactly?
Over there, then.
Yeah, then let's go somewhere quiet.
What do you mean somewhere quiet? Why are you hiding?
Hey!
That kid that took the money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told him that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. She just told him to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too high. I begged her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it was really cause of me though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna get made fun of again. But she told me that once you start fighting, you lose. And that those who complain win. My mom was never like this before. She never used to care about stuff like winning or losing.
Hey!
Mommy-san, Shinya, what are you doing?
Is that your mom? That must be her mom, is it?
Huh?
Mom? I knew it. What?
What do you mean you what?
You've been acting strange lately. Just as I suspect. Someone filling your head with nonsense.
What do you mean I'm filling his head with nonsense? All I did was to make him understand much, okay? Miss, don't get any wrong on judgment from that.
Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone new must have come into the picture. So, are you the ones who's been such a bad influence on my Shinya?
I ain't done anything, yeah. Clearly I haven't done anything to your son, miss.
What? You don't think you'll change him at all? This is completely unacceptable. What are you going to do about it? Stop it! Will you take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? All the time and money I spent on him, wasted. What are you going to do about that, huh?
No way!
Mom! Amamiya-san is... Amamiya-san, I'm going to remember you.
Oh god, even if you recognize my face still, you think you know I'm dead.
You're a high schooler, right? I might just have to tell your school.
Not even mention like I'm alive or something. And probably she got a call at the school saying like, no, we haven't heard anything from Amamiya, he just left for family issues.
One of their students is stalking my son.
What?
Stop it, Mom. Come on, Shinya. We're going home.
Think about his feelings.
Feelings? He's just a child. If you keep meddling with him, I'm going to call the police.
That wouldn't be good.
To stay away from him. Now let's go. But... Shinya? You are Shinya, aren't you? Yes.
Shinya,
Hey! I snuck away while my mom was shopping.
how are you able to snuck in away that fast?
I'm sorry.
I just want to say really sorry about earlier. Already? Crap, I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom's turned into. She won't listen to anything I said. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about today. Do you think the Phantom Days can turn my mom back into her old self?
Shinya appears to be on the verge of tears.
Please tell the fans like these to change my mom back to the way she used to be.
What's your mom's name?
Her name? It's Hanae Oda. I gotta go.
See you later.
Let's play again sometime. Please don't hate me.
I feel Shinya's brotherly affection. Well, that'd be something, is it? But I didn't get ring up anything, or
Alright.
get more bonding assigned for that. I need to do something about the target for Shinya. I should discuss this with everyone. Surely, that'd be possible to say the least. Okay, straight out immediately, no? So, you wanna help that king dude out, huh? And we're gonna do it by changing his mom's heart. I bet that was a real tough decision to make.
I mean, he's only elementary school, right? This is a lot for a little kid to do dealing with. You're right. We should try to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him deliver it himself.
Okay, meeting
So,
adjourned.
I guess this counts as a unanimous decision.
Okay, so next time we see him, like again, send him the calling card to tell him like it's for
you're
you or
back.
something. Request for you. I have a request for you. It's about Karu. He wants to see you. Can you come to the shop right now? Okay. So decide later. This behind you. We are fortunate. What do you mean by that?
Are we unfortunate? Turns out we're really lucky to get her. And we have even better luck if we go to certain locations. What do you think? Let's get more lucks.
Sure. Luxy keeps saying this much. Any done on TV? Today we have a question about giving oneself up. Something you see often on comp dramas. Giving your unsub up. Oneself? That's not what you said. Just A. Guarantees leniency in court. B. Can be done by wanted criminals. Which one of these statements are true? You be the judge. Was it guaranteed leniency in court? No, it's not. The correct answer is B. You can't give yourself up if you want on a criminal wanted list. It's called a surrender. When wanted criminals turn themselves in, they have nothing to give up. If you can't and do give yourself up, the judge may decide to be lenient, but that's up to him.
You got it wrong, huh? Well, not unusual to think that way.
I was thinking what I was thinking. What happened with the fantasies? There's not any follow-up news coverage. Who knows? It was broadcasting accent. Heard it might have been a prank too. It's also strange how no one's seen Shinya, the Shido, especially since he was so confident at the beginning. I'm starting to not care about the elections. It's not like they're going to change anything anyway. Something changes. Thank you, the curry was delicious. I'm gonna make some coffee. I'm gonna go to talk to Jiaya. Best way, I'm gonna go and talk with EY to do some fortune telling. So that may make this like fast as possible. I know there's a lot of decorations I see.
What shall we do?
Infinity. I'm gonna do on Shinya. Wait, Shinya. There he is. Give me something.
Are you serious?
Wow, that went that fast.
What do you think?
Anyway, look at the decorations I see. It's quite beautiful. Just a little bit. And I say Merry Christmas. That's nice. Speaking of which, I'm gonna check out the Shibuya as well. To see how big this is in Scramble Crossing. If they have decorations around or something. Oh my goodness, look at this. There's a lot of Christmas lights I see. I see Yoshida's doing election stuff as usual.
Please consider what I have to say.
Nevertheless, our young people will be crushed if we adhere to the principles to alliance. The manifesto I am proposing is a foundation upon which we will build the future of this country. Yoshida, Toranosuke Yoshida, will take immediate action for the good of our young people. Yoshida is taking his election speech seriously. Our full partnership with Yoshida's comrade should avoid interrupt his campaign. Yeah, we're not. Just only 3. That's we never is. I thought something really, really big, or like a whole building, whole lights of buildings. Well, there's a lot of lights there. I see. I can see some of them will change up a bit. It's kind of nice though. There's something I'm gonna ask you to do. You're free now, yeah? Well, I mean, that's the only maximum anime. I never get a chance to like hang out at EY to get max beyond a point. I mean, done Chiaya, so I already done with Chiaya beyond like the last one. So let's do that one then. The one component that I haven't tried out, so get maximum. So Kara wants to talk to you. Hold on, I'll call him over. All right then.
Thanks again for last time.
Okay, what do you want me to know about it exactly?
I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
Is it really though? Colin will lose, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about now. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
I mean, he already been not even kid anymore.
Why did you help my father out?
Well,
He
what?
told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
Hey, I've been risked lots of things, okay? I've done something in the past, okay? I mean, I couldn't leave it. That's for sure.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves.
How will you know that, Karu? How exactly you know I'm the Phantom Thieves?
Fighting for the underdogs. Like a gentleman thief, you know?
Still, how would you even know, Karu?
People have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
Yeah, that's kind of shit you're talking about.
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
Wow, that's something.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter.
Okay then.
Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV.
What do you mean by
I
that?
can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
Not because I keep asking you the names or asking the name as a who you're involved with. Whatever you're right.
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro.
Heh, like bros people are bros, as one says.
The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they?
Yeah, since the very beginning of it.
They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about.
Oh, give some new
I don't like to
upgrades or
owe
something.
nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide.
I'd like to hear that. Be a strong bond EY. I wonder, you're gonna give me some kind of like a very
I
powerful
am
upgrades to give for the
Thou
guns
art
very
I.
powerful? I already
Thou
hope so.
hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the hanged man, granting thee infinite power.
Well, yeah, but on the house. Allows you to customize your gun for free. Oh yes! I finally get customize my gun for free. Thanks, EY.
Alright.
Really appreciate it.
Alright.
You can now use Artis, the most powerful persona of the Hangman Arcana. That'll be interesting.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout.
Let's just said, I have my ways, okay, EY? Even if you go into this weird other world, I may consider it to become like real weapons, so don't get me wrong idea.
And the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know?
What's wrong with that? I mean, I know you sell weapons for us, even if it's just also a model and everything, but consider the fact that it still buys a weapon in you know? I mean, I can't tell them what it is, so.
You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
I feel like helping EY with his work has honed my proficiency. That's the only thing I got.
See ya.
Later. Is he gonna give you one last call or something, or not? No. Okay, I was hoping not. I was thought that for sure was gonna give me something like one last call or something. But anyway, you only got like, what, 3 days left? What's that, shooting stars I see? That's something. Still no Shinya! God dang it, Shinya!
Let's do it.
When you usually get some free time for a bit? Well, it's time to put an end to this. We only got like 2 days until the election will be finished very soon. I get the feeling I won't be able to do the request stuff for mementos at that point, so... I don't know. We got one request from on that says something need to be change of hearts as well. That's gonna suck me on that point. Well, what else can you do? By the time it happens, I only need 2 more left. So the only thing I have left is Chihaya and Oya. But there won't be that much I had to get so far, so I hope I can finish this on time eventually. But one thing I have is for next week, like I'll be back to school, but it'll be like the final exam when it comes up, which this could be the problem. But anyways, that's pretty much Persona 5 Royal. If you like this video, hit that like button too. Line them up. And what's the videos, go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.